friends, and welcome to Oracle of Hope. Today we're going to be doing an ex returns reading to see if your ex is going to come back to you for Sagittarius. This is going to be for November 2019. How it basically works is I pull out 9 cards for how you're feeling, 9 cards for how they're feeling, 3 cards in the middle to see if you guys are going to get back together. Then we have an Oracle deck at the end where I give you some advice based on the reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking the link in the description box down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I need to know what you feel about me, what you think about this video. So say negative or positive things down below. It doesn't matter to me. And make sure that you subscribe, please. I need to get up here, get known. Alright, now let's begin. How does Sagittarius feel about their ex? 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 Alright. Let's see here. How do you feel about your ex? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it seems like you feel a lot of different ways about your ex. First of all, you feel like the High Priestess. High Priestess basically means that you have to use your higher intuition. This is kind of out of your hands. You need to use your higher intuition and think about the situation fully into depth about your ex and how you want to approach the situation. So you need to be very smart and think about how you feel. You need to also be aware that the Devil card is in here. So this is addiction, depression, procrastination. So basically, there's some bad habits going on here, and that you feel like is happening towards your ex here. It could also mean some sexual tension, but it seems like you need to use your higher thinking. So maybe it was a toxic relationship with your ex, and you need to be aware of that. And you also kind of feel like you're walking away from your emotions a little bit. Like things are kind of you're not feeling it anymore. You may have felt like in the past like something happened between you and your ex and it didn't necessarily work out the way you thought it was going to work out, and they probably broke your heart, and so you kind of feel hands off about it. You kind of just like, okay, I'm done with this, my emotions, you know. You're kind of like, nah. You also kind of felt repetitive in the situation. You also felt really repetitive in the situation, and this could be like with long-term commitment. Maybe you were in a long-time relationship, maybe like 5+ years, or like even more, with this person, and you just got really tired with it, and you didn't want it to last any longer, and it was just getting on your nerves, honestly. And that's why you walked away from your emotions. We also have the heartbreak card here, the 3 of Swords. So you feel really heartbroken, and there obviously was maybe more than one party involved, and they broke your heart, and you feel just destroyed by it. They didn't treat you very nicely, and your ex just didn't do right by you, and you feel very heartbroken by the whole situation. You feel like you just need to move into calmer waters with the situation, you know. It was really rocky, obviously, and you had to do a lot of like soul searching and just basically just be like, okay, I gotta move past this and gotta go into calmer waters and maybe move into a different relationship that's more healthier for me. I feel like you were in a toxic relationship and it hurt you a lot, and so you just want to move into calmer waters. You also felt like you got left out in the cold by your ex, you know, like they just left you out to dry and they didn't like really come back for you, and maybe they broke up with you in a really horrible way, and you're just feeling really, really heartbroken by it, obviously. And you know, your ex just was like, nah, I don't have anything to do with you, and you just got left out in the cold, and maybe they defriended you or blocked you or ghosted you or something along those lines, and they just left you out to dry. You're also feeling really beat up and hurt over the situation with your passions, and you're feeling quite burdened, and it's not, you don't feel too good about anything about what's happening with your ex. You just feel really hurt and destroyed by your ex, because I feel like it was a toxic relationship, and I don't think they cared for you as much as they should have. And maybe the whole thing, use your higher intuition, maybe you had to think about how to get out of it, and maybe you still love them here or there, but you just feel really hurt and beat up over the situation. And finally, you feel like maybe they could have made you had wish fulfillment. You know, maybe they could have made your wildest dreams come true. Maybe they had some money. Maybe they, you know, were offering you things that, you know, no one else could offer you, and you felt like maybe they could really fulfill your wishes, and maybe you still feel that way. And even though you got really hurt and it was a very toxic relationship, you feel like maybe, yeah, they can maybe do something for me, but you wanted wish fulfillment. Overall, you're very heartbroken over the situation, and they just destroyed you as a person, and that's not good. Okay, how does Sagittarius, how does Sagittarius' ex feel about them? 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 Alright, I think that's good. Alright, so this is interesting. They're feeling a lot of ways as well. They're feeling like they want to let the relationship between you die, and or any passion or any thought in their mind about going back together with you. They kind of just want to let it die. They want to have a death and then a renewal, so maybe they're going to go after somebody else, somebody new. Maybe somebody's offering them, or you're offering them their love, your love, and they just don't want to take it. They just really just not in the mood for any emotional anything. And you know, someone's giving them the love because this is how they feel about you, so they feel like maybe you're giving them love and they don't want it. They don't want anything to do with it. They also have the Page of Swords. This is quite immature energy here. So they feel maybe they feel like you're kind of immature in a sense. Not saying that you are, but they feel like you are. And this is like they're swinging this is like swinging around energy. This is messages of immaturity basically, because pages are messages. So they feel like maybe you're immature and that they're looking for something else. But to be fair, they were probably toxic. So. Also, we have the World card here. So this is like complete circle, a complete end, and then a beginning. So if, for instance, if you're going to college and you graduate, and or if you're not dating, you're going to start dating. And if you're dating, or if you're engaged, you're going to get married. So they want something to come to a full circle here with you. That maybe they just want to like let go of the past. So maybe they were like any love, they just want it to end, you know. So they want it to come full circle. They had an aha, you know. They had the Ace of Swords here, which is a clarity. They had a clear head, thinking about all this stuff. They think, well, in their mind, they think that they know exactly what they want and need, and they just really they're not feeling the relationship or feeling what they had or you guys had it with the relationship, and they were like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing, because they had a clarity, they had a aha moment, and they also feel quite burdened with passion. So maybe they felt quite burdened with you, and they didn't really want to deal with what was happening, and you know, he has a lot on his mind. It's a lot of passion, maybe more than one party, so they feel burdened by the situation. They also felt like maybe you could have given them complete happiness and children and all this stuff. I mean, they still kind of, they feel like they want you and stuff, kind of how the same way of how, you know, wish fulfillment. This is kind of the same thing of like complete happiness. They wanted complete happiness from you, or they still want complete happiness from you. Maybe they just want to be friends in the end. That they're doing a lot of deep thinking and soul searching here. They're thinking about all the possible outcomes and everything, and they're kind of just viewing it in their minds, and they're thinking about how to approach the situation, because it looks like they don't really want to get back together with you, but they're just feeling kind of more burdened, and they feel kind of like they have the higher ground basically, and they're thinking everything over. And ultimately, they just want a just truth with you. Maybe they just like, they feel like maybe the relationship didn't to work out too well, but you guys could be really great friends in the end, because maybe you guys have a lot in common. You didn't work out too well as a relationship because of their toxicity, and you know, maybe they think that you're immature. I'm not saying that you are, but that's what they think. And so, you know, they just want to have a just truth with you, an even give and take basically. And that's a mature way to look at it. Now, the verdict is, are you guys going to get back together? Let's see here. You're feeling heartbroken and they're feeling like a just truth. Are they going to get back together? Are they going to get back together? Are they going to get back together? One more time, is Sagittarius is X, and they're going to get back together. So let's see here. No. Pretty explanatory. Like it explains itself. It's basically. So this is just holding on for a short success. So if you guys do get back together, I say this is a negative card. I say this is a no. But if you guys do get back together, it will be for a short amount of time, and it will be holding on for a short success for a long-term commitment. It's not going to be a long time at all. It's just going to be really like, not good. Also, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. He wants to give long-term commitment and stuff, but he's basically not moving. Like he might as well not be moving at all. Like he's moving towards something, but he's just kind of come to a halt, and he's kind of like, do I really want to give my long-term commitment? Kind of thing. He's a very methodical type dude. So, and there's also the Tower card, which is a negative card in this connotation. It's a sudden change. So suddenly a change of something, and probably not in a good way. And I'm going to say this is a definite no. You guys are not going to get back together. I think you guys kind of understand where you each other stand. And it's unfortunate, but maybe you guys can be really great friends in the end, Let's get some advice for you two. What's some advice that I tell? What is some advice for you two? Oh boy. Alright, having a hard time shuffling this. I'll do it this way. Alright. Autumn. So this is a pretty card right here. I enjoy this card a lot. Autumn leaves means change is due. It will be exciting, but only if you allow it to happen. So basically, it's saying that something is going to change. Change is inevitable. Something suddenly is going to happen. You guys may not be getting back together, but you may be really great friends. And maybe in the near future, maybe not in the near future, maybe in the far future, maybe you'll reconsider things and stuff. Because there is some, like, a little bit of long-term commitment. You want to, like, maybe see what's going on, but for the most part, it's like, no, just see what happens, and autumn leaves and changing. It will be exciting. Maybe a new relationship will come your way that's more better for you, basically. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the notification bell down below and tell me what's going on, how you think, and what you feel about this. Other than that, hopefully whatever is going on between you two, you work it out, and have a wonderful day or night. Take care.